much, man. Hi there.
I'm so glad.
Well, I'll accept that greeting any day of the week now. Hi there. Hey, look at me now. Are you okay?
Don't I feel okay?
Yes, you feel fine. You feel okay, yes.
I just missed you, that's all. Aren't I allowed to miss my once and future husband?
Yes, you're allowed to miss me, and I missed you too, but I can't help but feel that there's something going on with you. Now, what is it?
Hi, honey. You're home.
Yes, honey. I'm home.
How was your day?
Long.
You must be tired.
I am.
Then come sit. Come on.
No, I don't want to sit down. I've been sitting all day long.
Sit. I know, but you need to rest. I bet you need a nice cognac. How about that?
Well, a splash might be very nice.
I had a very productive day myself.
What did you do?
Well, first I put in my hours doing my community service, and then I met with Vivian Grant about doing some fundraising. You know, all the good people raising money for the hospitals.
Well, that's great. Vivian's a piece of work, isn't she?
Oh, she certainly is. But by the end of the meeting, I was a member of the board.
What?
Vivian and I are going to work together. We're going to do some fundraising to build a youth shelter. I, for one, am very excited about it.
A youth shelter?
Uh-huh. And I spoke to the chef about giving some suggestions for dinner tonight, and it should be ready in about a half an hour.
Annie, why do I suddenly get the feeling that I'm in a 1950s sitcom?
I'm sorry?
You don't have to lay it on this thick. I get the message.
Really? Well, I'm not trying to send you a message, Alan. I'm just trying to be the way you want me to be.
Where are my keys? I'm missing something. Keys. I got my wallet. I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
You're forgetting me.
No, never.
Yes. I smell like dishwashing detergent. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. You smell. May I smell you?
Yes, please. Smell me. How do I smell?
You smell like you smell like detergent. That's all right. I like that.
You do?
Yeah. I shouldn't have to work tonight.
Me too, but you know what?
Yeah.
I will be waiting here when you get home, Dr. Bauer.
That's good because you get me through the night. You know that?
I will get you through the night. Oh, yeah.
Check, please.
Ooh. You like those cookies, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, my gosh, you're back.
Hey.
Come in.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm glad you're back. When did you get back?
Just a little while ago. Actually.
Oh.
You should have called us. We would have picked you up at the airport.
No, you know what? I want a hug from my big brother.
you got it.
Oh, we missed you so much.
Oh, so good to have you back. Oh, how's Dad doing?
Dad's dad.
Trying to save the world?
Yeah, well, we know
absolutely.
that without even going over to see him, right?
Well, did you get a chance to relax and sort things out?
I got a chance to think a lot.
And?
But you
Basically what I
sorted
did.
things out, did you?
Things kind of sorted themselves out.
And then Go ahead.
Jesse's with Drew now.
What?
It's not like I didn't see it coming, you know? I mean, Jesse and I talked a lot about trying to get things back to the way they were, and, you know, so much has happened. You can't go back, you know?
What about Danny?
I'm really the furthest thing from Danny's mind right now.
You're really easy to manipulate, you know that.
I wanted you to believe exactly what I wanted you to believe.
Yesterday's kiss, I know you felt something. You can't fake that, Danny.
Oh, no, you can't fake it. You're a beautiful girl. You are. I'm a guy. It's called lust.
Take it easy, Daddy.
What do you think I'm doing? Taking it easy.
I don't know what you're doing. You said you spoke to Mother.
Yeah, and she won't be bothering you. I told you that, right?
What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I acted like a Santos. A couple of threats, a couple pieces of broken furniture. It was beautiful. I was a real tough guy. Hey, Joe, got another one?
No, my brother's had enough trouble.
Don't listen to her, she's my kid sister. Go ahead, hit me. You got it, Danny.
Why are you acting like this?
What? What's your problem?
We need some pretzels, Chiquita. What are you laying down on the job, or maybe that is your job?
Oh,
There's
stop.
a 50 burning a hole in my pocket. Maybe you'd like to lay down.
Stop it.
Stop.
You want pretzels? You asked for pretzels? Here you go. Pretzels. Some more? Who do you think? You call him Chiquita. Chiquita? Who's this? Is this your rescue team? Come on, guys. Let's go. You won first.
Stop! Stop! Don't you know who this is? Are you stupid or something? This is Danny Santos.
Yeah, well, sorry. We had no idea. No idea. Sorry.
What's the matter with you? But you hated being Santos. Why would you use our name like that?
Because
Why?
I was scared for you. Don't you understand? You're acting crazy. You're acting like
I'm
a
not.
maniac. If you don't get it together, you're gonna end up dead, Danny.
You think I give a damn? Huh? Laura, I'm already dead.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Ultra Dawn. Ultra Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Mr. Warren is here, Mrs. Santos.
Thank you, Olga. Carmen, how are you?
Fine.
Well, you weren't fine the other night when you called me over.
So now you're playing doctor, Mr. Warren?
You still upset about your daughter? Is that why I was summoned here tonight? Because of Pilar?
I regret burdening you with that.
I can shoulder most burdens.
Look, the reason I called you here is because I want you to have Danny arrested.
Excuse me?
For some minor infraction. Something. Anything. Just get him off the street.
You're going to have to explain this to me because it doesn't make any sense.
Then, just do it.
You were desperate to keep him away from the police, Carmen.
That was then. This is now. Danny has become dangerous. He's out of control.
Where is he?
I have no idea. But I want you to find him, rein him in, before he does any more serious damage.
Carmen,
it's for his own good.
this is a bad idea. There are better ways to handle this kind of situation.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just do what I tell you. You're my attorney. Never forget that.
You gonna tell me what's wrong?
There's nothing wrong.
No. Come on now, Reva. It's me. I know when there's something bothering you. What is it?
It's really no big deal.
Don't tell me that now. You called me, asked me to come home from business trip early, and then you tell me it's no big deal.
Because you ground me, and I miss that. I needed a good dose of grounding, and I love you.
I love you too. Okay, and I'm also glad that you called me because I can't wait to get back to our latest project.
Project.
My favorite project of all time, making a little baby together. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while, okay? I can't wait to get started. And I have some new ideas I want to run by you. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. Now, first of all, honey.
What?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't do this, okay?
Nothing,
Don't
really.
tell me it's nothing.
I'm
okay?
just, it's
want,
silly.
Tell me what's happening. I want to know.
It's just the whole idea of this baby thing. I've attached too much to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
When that pregnancy test came back negative, it hit me hard.
That's understandable.
Right, and then there's Mara. I mean, Mara is scared, Joshua, that something's going to happen if I get pregnant again.
Well, I can see why she would be scared. I hadn't really thought about it before,
Well,
but...
me neither, but she brought it up. And she was the one who had to live through that miserable postpartum depression that I had after I had Shane, and she has vivid memories, bad memories.
It's going to be okay. We'll talk to her. We'll help her to understand how this time is going to be different.
It's not going to be that easy. She lost me back then, and can you blame her that she's a little frightened that that could happen?
And this is why you're feeling the way that you feel.
I just think it's too much. I just think I'm putting too much weight on a baby. I've attached to it. I mean, I'm almost counting on it, and
well, you shouldn't be counting. No, you should be. It's a joyful thing. We're going to bring a new life.
And I had a dream, okay? I had this dream that I had this baby in my arms that I was cradling, and it was so beautiful, and I had this intense maternal instinct that overwhelmed me, and suddenly this shadowy figure showed up and snatched the baby out of my arms. My baby.
It was only a dream.
It felt like more.
No. Now listen, you got a lot going on in your head right now. You had this talk
No, there was a
tomorrow,
loss.
It probably stirred up
I
some
felt
things
this loss,
inside of
this
you.
really bad, terrible
Eva,
loss.
It's just a dream.
No, Joshua, it felt like more, okay? It was real. It felt very real.
You know, for you to be so dismissive is very cruel.
What am I dismissing?
Everything I'm doing. Everything I'm doing. You're making fun of it.
Wait a minute. I think you're being a little too sensitive here, Annie.
Oh, and you're laughing now? Is this funny to you, Alan?
Tell me something. When did all of this become so serious?
I know you have doubts about me, about trusting that I'm really committed to you.
Yes, that has crossed my mind before.
Look, I am just trying to prove to you that I've changed and that it's permanent.
Yes, but
What
Annie,
is it with all of these buts, Alan? What is it? I am standing here trying to show you I'm sincere.
You can show me that you have changed and still be the woman that I fell in love with. Now, I don't want some kind of Stepford wife.
Stepford wife? Excuse me, I'm just the tiniest bit confused here. I have been jumping through hoops for you, Alan, trying to become what you wanted me to be. And now you're telling me you want me to be the way I used to be? If you're trying to drive me really crazy, it's working.
Danny said it would be really foolish of me to think that we actually had a chance.
Michelle, I don't
He
know
said it was basically a physical thing for him.
Oh.
Not that we did anything like that anyway.
Michelle, what do you want?
I want to return to my normal life. That's what I want.
And that doesn't include Danny?
That includes getting back to my dream of being a doctor.
Well, that's good, Michelle. But, you know, that takes a lot of hard work and commitment.
I know.
You know that.
And you know something? Since this whole mess, my schoolwork has completely gone out the window. As well as everything else in my life. I mean, my friends, my family. I don't want that to happen again.
Well, Abby and I both want that.
I missed you guys so much.
Oh, we missed you too.
Is it okay if I stay here for a while?
Are you kidding? Of course it is.
Of course you could stay.
You're always welcome here.
Yeah.
Good. What would I do without my big brother?
These are tough questions, Michelle. I don't know.
We've missed you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, you gotta break this up?
No.
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, honey.
Well, will you please call me on your break?
I don't get a break in the ER, you know that.
Call me anyway.
All right. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, sweetie.
Are you hungry? Can I fix you something to eat?
No, I got this. I'll fix something else later.
Okay.
Everything's still the same. It's really nice, you know, to be back home and...
What?
It feels comfortable to be back home, back here. It feels safe.
Well, it should. This is where you grew up.
Yeah, I'm all grown up now.
Yes, you're all grown up, but your skin and bones. I have to fix you some dinner,
Abby, if I thought food would help me, believe me, this and the rest of the entire refrigerator would be completely empty, believe me.
I don't like seeing you this sad.
Well, I'm not exactly sad. You know, it's okay. Come on, I'm in a safe place. I'm here. It feels wonderful to be home. You have no idea.
Well, then it was pretty bad there, huh?
It was a mess. It was awful. And the whole thing with Danny, it was just gonna get worse, you know? But I'm home, and it feels like this great big weight has been lifted off my shoulders, which is a really good thing. So I'm okay. You know, I think I had something that I wanted to show you.
What is it?
It's this article that I cut out on a new surgical... Where did I put that? It's a new surgical procedure for the hearing impaired. And this case, the doctors are citing is actually really similar to yours, so...
Well, thank you. That's so sweet that you thought of me, but...
Do you not want to read this?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Any particular reason why not?
Well, people who can hear have a tendency to think that people who can't hear are always looking for a solution or a way to fix themselves.
Oh, Abby, I wasn't at all.
No, I know. I love you. But you should know that I am so happy with my life right now. I am.
That's really great.
Why don't we talk about your life? Okay. You've told me that you and Danny are not together anymore, but I can see that you still have feelings for him. Very deep feelings.
Here.
Why are you being like that?
Like what? That guy was a pig. He deserved what he got.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Mother. Did she do something else?
I told you not to worry about her. She's not going to mess with you or with your friend Bill ever again, okay?
How can you be so sure?
Well, that little ambush that Bill got was clearly a message from my mother, and since she taught me to never ignore messages, I sent a little reply back.
Oh my God, what did you do?
Nothing.
No, please tell me. You're really scaring me
I
now.
figured it was about time that one of Mother's messengers got a message returned, so...
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. He's still alive. Look, I sent a message. That's all. And the great Carmen Santos had a choice seat.
Mother was there?
Oh, yeah, ringside.
You shouldn't have Danny. She's gonna be so angry.
She'll think she can do that I can't anticipate. I know her. I know all of her tricks. Don't worry about it. If she wants to take me on, good luck to her. She's gonna need it.
No, you're her son. She loves you.
She loves you more. It's all right. She should. Listen, you really are. You're better than all of us. That's why you gotta get out of here, Peanut. You gotta go. If you stay here, you will never be free from our mother. You will never have a real relationship. Listen to me. You will never have a real marriage. The family will always be there, lying down with you at night. Coming between you, you will never have a chance.
No, you're not talking about me, are you? This is about you and Michelle. That's why you're acting like this. That's why you're so crazy.
There's only one solution for you. It's for you to get out of town, to get the hell away from this family.
We will continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Silly.
What?
I'm being silly.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm being obsessive. I'm obsessing. That's what I'm doing. I'm obsessing about this baby, but it's going to stop because if it happens, that will be wonderful.
That's right.
And if it doesn't happen,
That's gonna be fine,
it
too,
will be
right?
fine.
Yeah.
Because we already have the most beautiful family in the world.
More than anybody could ever ask for.
House is full of so much love.
Oh, it's so full of love. We're gonna have to add on a whole nother wing just to handle it.
And I love you.
And I'm crazy about you.
I'm so glad.
Yeah?
Thank God for that every day. But you know what I want to
Every day,
concentrate on right now? I want to concentrate on getting us married. We're going to have the most memorable wedding ever.
Well, you know, it's been pretty hard to beat the last one.
Well, I know, but if we put our minds together.
That's right, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put our minds together. That'll be a good thing because now we're what?
Older.
No.
That's what you wanted to say.
No,
You wanted to say
we're
older.
wiser.
Wiser,
now.
and that's what this wedding's going to be
We're going to have a
about.
wise wedding. Exactly.
This wedding is going to be about who we are or
Yes.
what we will be. We're going to celebrate our future.
May we have more time together and less time looking for each other.
Amen to that.
May we have a much brighter, happier, more wonderful future with less
Danger.
potentially lethal stuff happening.
That's right.
Yeah. We've been through a lot, haven't we?
Yes, and we're still standing.
That's right. We survived Annie. That's a good thing, huh?
One woman apocalypse.
Hey, after her, everything else is just a walk in the park. Bring on the pestilence, bring on the plagues, bring on the whole thing.
You know what? Speaking of a walk in the park, I think we should get back to our wedding plans.
What does a walk in the park have to do with wedding plans? I thought we'd already decided on the skydiving format for the wedding.
Oh, well, I know that, but you see, I'm having a difficult time finding a minister who will not only parachute but talk fast all at the same time.
Very fast, because we're only about 2 minutes before we hit the ground.
To having to hold in sickness and in health till death do us part. You may not kiss the bride.
Motor-mouth preacher we're going to have to find. How we're going to do
We
that?
have to look in the yellow pages
Wait,
to see if there's
stop,
one listed.
stop. Hold that thought. I have something here.
Uh-oh. What do you have?
Potential honeymoon spots.
Oh.
Right here.
Do they all come with a bed?
Every single one of them. Come here.
That's good.
Let's see. We
Just what I
got
wanted to hear. I'll
We
leave the
got-
details to you.
a cruise.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Nice, huh? Oh, we got
Feels good,
a
too.
beach.
Smells good.
A beach. Mountains.
Mountains, like I said. It's your choice.
I love you, Peanut. I really do. I love you.
I love you too, big brother, but you've had a little too much to drink.
Listen to me. I want you to listen. I have some money stashed. Enough for you to start a whole new life. No, listen. This is important. I want you to go out west, north.
Why?
North, because
Why?
it's a beautiful part of the country, and you'll be safe there.
Sir.
You can go leave the country altogether. I don't care. Go to Europe. Just stay away from that school of yours. It's not safe for you there.
You're not serious.
I'm dead serious. If you stay here, you will never break free from this family.
Danny, I already have.
No, you haven't. You think you have, but you haven't. Trust me. I know. Look at me.
I don't like you talking like this, Danny.
Well-
Don't talk like your life is over.
The point is, Pilar, your life is not over.
My God, what happened to you? When we were kids, you used to tell me everything was possible. You were so full of hopes and dreams.
Just sometimes it just takes a little dose of reality to flush those things out of your system. That's all.
Nothing is behind you. Everything's ahead. You still have your whole life to turn around, to do what you want with.
Maybe I should go with you, huh?
No.
Then we can just get the hell out together. What do you think?
That'll mean you've lost, and that
No.
the family still has control of you. And you won't have Michelle either.
I'm gonna get another drink.
Danny, no. It's your turn to listen to me. Listen to me. If you love Michelle, you have to go after her. Don't let Mother win.
Don't presume too much, because you saw how upset I was over my
You
daughter.
were more than upset, Carmen.
You're making much too much of this.
You broke down. You cried your heart out.
Enough.
Okay, well, all right. If you want to pretend it didn't happen, that's okay.
You work for me. Never forget that.
I'm not forgetting it, Carmen, but you hired me as your personal counsel. Personal, which means the closer I get to you, the better I'm able to advise you and keep you from making mistakes, which is what this is. If you send your son to jail, you're making a major mistake. You are further alienating him, and you are pushing him farther away from the family than he already is.
He already has gone too far.
How?
My son, Danny, tried to strangle one of my men right before my eyes.
Why?
To make a point.
Ah.
So you see why he has to be controlled. If this behavior continues, he's going to tear this family apart, blow this whole thing wide open. But what's most upsetting is that he might get himself killed. And I will do anything to keep that from happening.
Yeah, but this isn't the way, Carmen.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Thanks. One of my people just spotted Danny. I'm gonna go find him.
I'm coming too. I will find a way to handle this.
What is this? Why are you so upset?
Damn it, Alan, if you...
All I told you was that I like you the way you are.
Not enough to marry me, though.
Do you really expect me, after everything that's been done, to march down to the altar with you?
I expect you to have faith in me. Faith that I've changed.
I do have faith in you, but I don't want you to become some totally different person.
Then what do you want, Alan? Can you just draw it out for me so I understand? Please.
There are things about you that I like. And I don't want you to change the qualities you have that I was attracted to in the first place.
And what are you saying? That those just went away? They're gone? I don't have those anymore?
They are not gone. I'm saying that I like it because you're different from other women. I like your surprises, Annie. I miss that.
Oh, what surprises are you talking about, Alan? Stalking people, drugging them, dropping them out of airplanes, brainwashing them? Is that what you're talking about? Because you know what? I can do that, Alan. I can pick up the phone and start calling Josh.
Would you just
day and night.
Stop the theatrics?
No, really. Alan, you want to go back to the good old days? It's fine with me. Let's call the plastic surgeon and change my face again.
Please.
No, really. I've had it. Trying to figure out what you want me to be. I don't know anymore. So you know what, Alan? I'm out of here. Okay? Done. See ya.
Why don't you tell me about him? Tell me what he's like.
Oh, well, he's not a criminal like the rest of his family.
That's not what I want to know, Michelle.
I know.
Why don't you tell me why he makes you feel the way he does?
I don't know how I feel about him.
I think you do. I can see it in your eyes.
Okay. Okay. He's strong. And he's gentle. And he's really, really passionate about things, about life. He sees life with this incredible intensity. He just feels it. When he looks at me, it's like he's looking into my soul. I've never felt like that at all before, ever.
I can see that in your eyes, too.
And you know, it's so funny. I mean, there's another side of him, too. I mean, I saw it when we went to the priest's office before we got married.
All right. I remember. And there was something that the priest wanted you to write down.
Yes, he wanted us to write down what we wanted out of a marriage. Can I just tell you how similar our answers were and how scary? I mean, practically the same thing.
Well, what is it that you want, Michelle?
I want a husband who is my friend and who's a partner and who is going to challenge me to be better than I am.
I like that.
I like that, too. It's really ironic how we were completely thrown into this marriage for all the wrong reasons. And then a priest showed us how incredibly compatible we are.
What about now?
What about now?
Well, it seems to me that you're more compatible now than you ever were. If he can see into your soul.
Abby, I don't know if we have a chance anymore. I don't even know if we had one to begin with or if I just created that in my mind, because from the beginning, I was fighting him and I couldn't see the good parts of him. I was so busy pushing him away and resenting him.
But I'm talking about now, Michelle.
I know, but I just want a piece of the past. You know, I just want a piece that I can hold on to, like our wedding night, that I could go back to, or the time at the lighthouse when he was so gentle with me. He was so caring. And I couldn't respond because I was so anxious or frightened. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, you know? It's over. It's too late.
No, Michelle.
Sweetie, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Listen to me, Danny. Listen. Just do it. You have to stay and fight for what you want. Michelle is what you want.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't.
If you run away, Mother will take everything away from you.
I can't listen to one of your sermons without a drink. So,
Because you don't care enough. That it doesn't really matter to you. That the guy I looked up to when I was little, practically worshipped, just doesn't exist anymore. I have to go clear some tables.
I'm beginning to think this is a good idea, Ben.
Well, that's what you pay me for.
You're in my way, Mother.
Look at you. You can wait on tables. You can play these games. But it's going to end. You'll come back to me. You'll come back home where you belong.
is this woman harassing you, Pilar? Is there a problem?
No, no. No, Danny, not at all. But I am worried about you.
Yeah, you're worried that I might cause problems for you.
Well, maybe if you listen to...
Oh, it's the new mouthpiece earning his retainer.
Is it unreasonable?
Ah, la 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 la. Spare me the legal jargon, counselor.
I see you have been drinking.
Do you have something to say to me? Say it.
Danny, I realize that life has been difficult for you here in Springfield.
Difficult.
A lot has happened.
Get to the point. I've got a date with the margarita. No salt to be on the line.
I've been in contact with your Uncle Federico out west. He can use you right away. And I think you could use a change of scenery as well.
Don't listen to her, Danny. Don't do it. Don't listen to her.
Where are my keys? Have you seen them?
Annie, where are you going?
Never mind. Here they are.
Wait, Annie, I don't want you to leave.
You don't leave me any choice.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Oh, I've heard that before.
I didn't mean to send you mixed messages. I know that you're trying very hard.
Oh, do you?
Look, I know this is difficult.
Well, let me just let you in on a little clue, Alan. You have absolutely no idea how difficult it's been.
Well, it hasn't been easy for me either, Annie.
Why is that? How tragic is your life, Alan? Explain it to me, please.
It's not easy being a policeman. Now, we are both finding our way through this transition.
And you believe there's some kind of medium ground here, is that it?
There must be.
So in other words, translated, you want me to be predictable, but not too predictable.
Look, I know it sounds absurd, but asking you to stay, Annie, is anything but absurd.
All right. I think I understand what you're trying to say to me about surprises. So, surprise, Alan.
Okay, let's see. Your African safari, take a train from Cape Town, stay at a game preserve, huh? Rooms exposed to the outdoors so creatures come and go as they please.
You know what? The only creature I want coming and going is you, my handsome hubby.
Sounds good. Back off. We gotta do this brochure thing or everything's gonna be booked.
You're booked already. You know that.
Oh, here we go. How about a cruise, huh? North Cape, Oslo, Spitsbergen?
I'll pass on that. Can you imagine raving about a honeymoon in Spitsbergen?
Okay, how about if we go south of the border then, huh? San Cristobal? Huh.
San Cristobal.
Small country with the big heart. That's what it says here. Let's see.
With a town that overlooks the ocean.
How'd you know that?
did I know?
Yeah, I've never heard you mention San Cristobal before.
No.
Yeah, but you know, a town looking over the ocean and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I don't know. I probably read about it or saw one of those TV travelogues.
Okay, this has made me hungry. Is there ice cream in the freezer?
No, but the kids made some cookies.
Well, there must be one down there with my name on it then.
Probably. If you find one with my name on it, bring it up.
You got it. There you are.
Sorry if you think I've crossed a line with you, but I love you so much.
Oh, I know.
I want the best for you.
Of course you do, Abby. You did not cross the line. You could never be out of line.
I think I might have gone over the edge just a little bit more. But I just think that your problem is that you want everything resolved immediately, one way or another.
So how patient am I supposed to be?
That depends on how bad you want it. But things have a way of working themselves out in their own time, and you have time.
Do I?
Danny will still be here.
And you can't let this happen. You can't.
Well, you mean Tio Federico?
No, I mean Mother. Keeping you under her thumb. Sending you away out west is her way of doing that. Don't you see it's gonna drag you back in? She wants you under her claws. This is the time for you to make a stand. Break free. And go after Michelle, Danny.
Let's go. I have considered your offer, and I will go out west to help Uncle Federico.
I'm so pleased, Danny.
Don't be. On one condition.
What?
I will go if you leave Pilar alone.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do. You understand perfectly. Don't mess with me. She is to live where she wants, see who she wants, be whoever she wants. In other words, she is to be free to live her life. Deal?
All right.
You better stick to it, Mother. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a very, very angry son on your hands, and you won't like that. You won't like that at all.
Tell us what you think. Call our viewer feedback line. This has been Guiding Light.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather, the shootings at Columbine High. Who else knew about the deadly year-long plot? Details later.